Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mr. English Talks. Today, we're going to talk about something every learner struggles with practicing English when you're all by yourself.
Exactly. Because, let's be honest, not everyone has a speaking partner. Some people live in places where no one speaks English, and others are too shy to start a conversation.
But the good news is, you can still become fluent, even if you practice alone. In fact, some of the most confident English speakers started practicing by themselves.
That's true. You just need the right strategy, a positive attitude, and a little consistency. So, let's build your personal English routine, step by step.
But before that, let's be real for a second. Tell me honestly, how many times have you said, I'll start practicing tomorrow, and then never did?
Haha, probably every learner out there. But today, we're going to make sure tomorrow becomes today.
Exactly. So if you're watching this, I want you to promise yourself, I'll give my English 15 minutes a day. No excuses.
Perfect. Because 15 focused minutes are way better than 2 hours of random scrolling on YouTube.
All right. So let's start your solo English practice routine. Imagine this as your daily English gym.
I like that. The English gym. Because fluency really is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Yes. So let's start from the morning. When you wake up, what's the first thing you usually do?
Check my phone and maybe scroll through memes.
Haha, exactly. But what if instead you spent just 5 minutes thinking in English?
Thinking in English?
Yes. Before you even get out of bed, just talk to yourself in English in your mind. For example, okay, it's time to wake up. I have to brush my teeth. Then I'll make coffee. Simple sentences, but in English.
That's smart. You're turning normal life into English practice.
Exactly. You're not adding extra work. You're just changing your language of thought.
And over time, your brain starts processing English automatically.
Yes, because thinking in English is the real sign of fluency. Not just speaking, but thinking before you speak.
So, step one, morning English thinking. What's next?
Step 2, daily speaking practice. This is the fun part.
But wait, Sarah, how can someone speak alone? That sounds a little weird.
Haha, yes. It feels strange at first, but it's powerful. You can speak to yourself in front of a mirror.
Mirror practice? I've heard of that.
Exactly. Look at yourself and start talking. You can say, Hi, my name is David. Today I'm going to work. I feel excited but a bit tired.
That's actually really effective. It builds confidence and helps you notice your facial expressions and body language.
Yes. And don't worry about making mistakes. No one's watching. That's the beauty of practicing alone. You're free to experiment.
So learners should talk to themselves every day, right?
Absolutely. Even 5 minutes a day can make a huge difference.
Okay, so morning thinking, then mirror speaking. What comes next?
Listening. You can't become fluent without listening.
True. Listening trains your ears to catch natural English rhythm, accent, and tone.
Right. So while you're having breakfast, listen to something in English. Maybe a short podcast, a YouTube video, or English news.
Or one of our videos.
Yes. But seriously, don't just listen passively. Try active listening.
What's that?
It means paying attention to how words sound and how sentences are structured. Repeat short phrases out loud. Copy the speaker's tone.
Like shadowing?
Exactly. The shadowing technique is one of the most powerful tools for solo learners.
So you listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it exactly. Same speed, same accent.
Yes, that's how you train your mouth and ears to move together, like a musician practicing notes.
That's awesome. So thinking, speaking, and listening. We already have three powerful habits.
Yep. Now let's move to reading. Another must have in your routine.
Reading helps build vocabulary naturally.
Right. But don't read just anything. Read what you enjoy. Short stories, articles, or even social media posts in English.
Yeah, because if it's boring, you'll quit.
Exactly. And here's a trick. Read out loud.
Out loud?
Yes, it improves pronunciation and rhythm. When you read out loud, you train your tongue and your brain at the same time.
That's true. When I started reading English books aloud, I noticed my speech got smoother.
That's the effect. You stop translating and start flowing naturally.
Okay, I get it. Morning thinking, mirror speaking, active listening, and reading aloud. What's next?
Writing, because writing helps organize your thoughts in English.
But people often skip writing.
Yes, but that's a big mistake. Writing builds grammar, structure, and confidence.
So, how should they start?
Simple. Start a daily English journal.
Like, Dear Diary?
Exactly. Write a few lines about your day. Example. Today I watched a movie in English. I understood most of it, and I learned new words.
That's easy. And it keeps your brain active in English all day.
Yes. And over time, you'll see how your writing improves.
So, let's recap your English alone routine. Think in English in the morning. Practice speaking in front of a mirror. Listen actively to English content. Read out loud daily. Write a short journal at night.
Perfect summary. And here's the secret. Consistency beats perfection.
Oh, that's powerful.
Don't aim to be perfect every day, just show up. Even if you speak for 3 minutes or write one paragraph, do it daily.
Because small habits build fluency.
Exactly. You don't need a teacher or a partner. You just need your voice, your time, and your dedication.
But Sarah, what about motivation? Many learners start strong but give up after a week.
That's true. So let's talk about staying motivated.
Good idea,
The biggest motivation killer is expecting results too soon.
right? People want to sound fluent after a month, and when they don't, they stop.
Yes, but fluency is like fitness. It takes time. You won't see results immediately, but every practice session counts.
So patience is key.
Absolutely. Be proud of every small improvement.
I like that. So celebrate progress, not perfection.
Yes, you can even track your progress. Record yourself speaking once a week.
Oh, I love that idea.
Compare your week 1 video with week 4. You'll notice how your pronunciation, tone, and confidence grow.
That's a great motivation booster.
Yes, because when you see progress, you stay consistent.
And consistency creates confidence.
Exactly.
You know, Sarah, I think this routine also helps with personality.
Definitely. Speaking English isn't just about language, it's about expressing yourself.
When you speak English confidently, you feel more open, more connected to the world.
So true. And remember, practicing alone doesn't mean you're lonely.
Right. You're training yourself to be ready for real conversations.
Exactly. You're preparing for opportunities, interviews, travel, friendships, and success.
So, what's one thing you'd like every viewer to remember from this video?
That fluency is built at home, not in a classroom.
Oh, I love that line.
You don't need perfect surroundings or perfect English. You just need the courage to begin.
And to stay consistent.
Yes. Remember this. Fluency isn't a destination, it's a daily habit.
Beautiful.
So, no more excuses. Your English journey starts today.
And it starts with you talking to yourself, reading out loud, listening, writing, and believing.
Because every word you say, every sentence you write, every thought you think in English takes you one step closer to fluency.
So, what are you waiting for?
Go grab your phone, look in the mirror, and say it out loud. I'm practicing English today.
And when you finish this video, tell us in the comments, how do you practice English alone?
We'd love to read your routines. And who knows, your idea might help another learner.
That's right. We're all growing together.
So stay patient, stay motivated, and keep talking, even if no one's listening.
Because every time you speak English, you're training your future self to speak better.
Beautifully said, David.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right, everyone, that's it for today's episode of Mr. English Talks.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this video helpful.
And remember, you are your best English partner.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye for
Now.